Y'all, first of all, let me give some happy birthday shouts out. Happy 7th birthday to Northwest, little Northwest child. Kim and Kanye's baby, oldest daughter. Um, Happy 51st B Day to Ice Cube. And happy 47th birthday to Neil Patrick Harris. And who else? Happy 50th birthday to Leah Remini. So, yes, okay. So, Family Hustle. Oh, God. First of all, we're going to get the light stuff out the way. Toya and Tommy seems to be doing quite well. You know, I kind of get the vibe that Toya is embarrassed by Tommy. A little bit. I think that she physically likes Tommy, how he physically looks. I think that, she enjoys him, and, him as she married him, so obviously she loves him, but I'm just saying, Toya just seemed like she would be better yoked with a different kind of man. I guess somebody who's like more well-rounded, an individual who is more who works in a certain kind of field, like a lawyer or a stockbroker, a real estate agent. Somebody who she seemed like she would be better yoked with more of a stiff type of individual, more of an uppity kind of man. Cause she just be seeming like Tommy just be embarrassing her so much, and Tommy just be having fun. Leave Tommy alone. Tommy just be getting his life, child. Tommy on TV. I know that's right. It's just, Toya can be a little stank sometimes. I do like Latoya. I do, but sometimes she's a little snooty at times. It's just like, ooh, Toya, girl. I remember y'all used to watch wear them ponytails to the side. Don't do that. But anyway, so what else happened? So all the whole family is at the beach. Everybody went to the beach, I think. I don't think Red went. Toya's fiance, but I think everybody else went. Tommy went with Latoya. T.I. went. Yeah, it looked like a nice trip. We actually saw Deyjah. We haven't seen little Deyjah in a long time. Beautiful girl. It was nice. Regine went. It was cute. Let me see. So, Monica, she is, she just got divorced. So she's kind of feeling her sexy right now. She's feeling herself, and so she kind of wants to just go out there and live her life and be free and be sexy and be hot and be a woman, and so she wants to do a nude photo shoot, child, to show her new independence and all that kind of stuff. But Monica doing the nude photo shoot is not going to be like, since we talked about her, not like a Kim Kardashian nude photo shoot. It's not going to be like a Amber Rose nude photo shoot. Like, it's going to be super tasteful. She still has kids. It's just, you ain't going to see much of nothing, child. So she actually ended up showing them the nude photo shoot. She looked beautiful. You could barely tell she was nude, to be honest with you. All you saw was just like this much crack. Literally, it was so tasteful and it was lovely. Monica's such a versatile girl. When it comes to looks, Monica can wear any cut, any color, any hairstyle. Period. Monica's gonna look good in that hair, and she's dope. Monica, her face, her features, and it's just everything just always works for her. I don't know. Stunning girl. So shouts out to Monica. Monica drinking. Monica having a good old time. She need that. Let me see. So while the parents, they went off and did their thing, the kids went off and did their thing. So Tiny invited her nieces, which is the kids' cousins, and so it was Deyjah, Zonique, King. Major didn't go. Yeah. So I think, was King the only boy that went? That was his age, I think. So anyway, they was just sitting all around talking or whatever, and just chopping it up and talk about going out to the club or doing something, and it was just like, oh no, we're girls, and Deyjah was like, nah, you gonna do this to him, da 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 da. Deyjah's always been strong minded. She's always been Deyjah fight for sure. The producers or whoever, the cameraman, asked Deyjah, do she feels like she fits in with her family, and she said that she doesn't feel like she ever fit in. Like all her life, she feel like she don't fit in with them, like she don't mesh with them. She says everybody's doing this and doing that and doing music, and then it's just me and I'm not doing nothing. And that really kind of broke my heart, hearing that girl say that. I don't want to get emotional on here, but I don't know why. I'm tough as nails, right? Ow. If y'all keep hearing the noise in the back, y'all know it's always my fan. There's something wrong with that socket back there. It cuts on and cuts off. Y'all see it going down. Now it's going to cut back on. Let's see if my magic comes in. Is it cutting on? There we go. Y'all see that magic? I mean, really. So anyway, yeah, when that girl said that really broke my heart. Hearing her say that, it just really touched me, because it goes to show. It really goes to show. You cannot judge people by just looking at them, because you would look at Deyjah and think nothing's wrong, emotionally or in her head, how she feeling. You wouldn't think that anything was wrong with her. She comes from a rich, wealthy family, child. She ain't got to want for nothing, money-wise. Like, she's good, right? Cute girl. She's good. But you really never know. And money really don't buy happiness. It really, really don't. It's money can make you temporarily happy. It can feed that it could give you some satisfaction in that moment. But overall, and honestly, Deyjah have been feeling like this for a long time. I could just tell that she was very withdrawn. She's always been quiet. She's always been kind of to herself. And I don't want to say that T.I. focused more on the other kids and forgets her or skips over her, but I think that Deyjah probably just put up this wall because probably ever since she was little, she realized that she can only have certain kind of conversations with her father, and so she's just completely just blank face when it comes to him because she already know how he is and how the conversation's gonna go. That's probably why she don't feel comfortable talking to him about certain stuff. T.I. Clifford, he's very egotistical. He's very pig-headed. He's very my way or the highway. He's very controlling. His ego comes first before anything else. His his wants and needs and how he feels and all that trumps everybody else's. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway. So everybody just sitting around chilling. And before I finish it out with that, Toya and Tommy was just on the beach. It was kayaking and stuff. Toya wasn't here for it, and I was totally here for Toya in that moment. I like the ocean, I like the sea, but it's mainly just a visual thing for me. I can actually care less about actually going inside of it. I put my feet in there, do a little dance, do something like that. But yeah, it's one of those things where the ocean is beautiful and magical and lovely, right? It really is. But once you actually get in it and you realize that it's not as cute and as magical and mythical as it seems on TV, you're kind of over it. It's really kind of dirty out here and it stinks a little bit. And my feet is getting cut up by stepping on these damn rocks and shells. And I'm trying to avoid them jellyfish over there. And you know, every time I step in the water, it seems like it's pulling me further and further in. You know, I can swim a little bit, but I don't know if my arms is strong enough for this water. Like, you know, people, you see people pissing in the ocean, people having sex in the ocean, people kissing in the ocean, corona going around. I think I'm gonna stay back here on this deck. All right. I think I'm gonna chill up here by the lobby section and just look out at the beach. You know, I'm gonna give me a seat outside and stuff. You know, I'm not eating my sandwich and stuff. But as far as actually going in the water, darling, I'll just do the pool. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I was definitely with Toya on that for sure. Okay. Let me see. So everybody knows about this whole Deyjah thing. Apparently, all this went to everybody's phones at one time, child. Everybody knows about this whole Deyjah thing except for T.I. Everybody knows everything except for T.I. I was like, well, ain't this funny? He just sitting there playing cards, chilling, whatever. So, the mama, T.I.'s mama, ended up coming up to T.I. was just like, so have you heard this thing about Deyjah? And what's going on? He was like, no, what you talking about? He was like, I had a conversation with two ladies on a podcast and we was just talking. He was like, there was certain things that was blown out of proportion. There was certain things that was taken in context. There were certain things I was talking about when it came to Deyjah and her with boys or her being a virgin, that, you know, it was a lot of things that basically saying that a lot of stuff happened back in the day. And T.I. said that he's not going to apologize. He says that he's not going to say nothing to Deyjah until Deyjah comes to him and say that she has a problem. Why? So you can cuss her out and tell her I'm the parent and my way, it's my way or the highway, and you know, you grown now, you can go and do what you want to do, but without my money. God. I understand that, and Deyjah had a conversation with her two cousins, and you know, she was, you know, crying and she was completely embarrassed and stuff because it's like, oh, you checking to see if she's still a virgin, and now she's 18. You don't know who's trying to talk to her now. You don't know who ended up an inbox. Oh, you ever want to lose your virginity? Hit me up. All this other, like he just left. All he was thinking about was him. And he just completely left that door open for people to say crazy stuff to her and about her. And he don't realize that because he's not a woman, and that's who he is. Like, I remember being at the barbershop and they was talking about this, and I didn't say anything. You know, I said a few words, but you know, I adore my barber. He's really cool. I like him. He likes me. He's, you know, completely cool. You know, he know everything about me pretty much. And, you know, he's a dope guy. He's an older black man. But a lot of the other black dudes who's younger than him, you know, I've never really well, they're not my barber but I've never really made a connection with them because every time I try to be nice or speak to them, they won't say nothing back. It's very much like, oh, you know, this gay dude in here or whatever. You know, let's just ignore him, or, you know, it's just a respect thing that I'm not shown there. The respect that I should be given because I give it to everybody else. It's just a respect thing that's not there for me when it comes to the other guys in the shop. So I don't say, and it's only because I'm gay. There's no other reason why. It's not because I'm black. We all black. So I just don't say nothing to them niggas, really. But I do talk to my barber, Terry. And, you know, we was just talking, and everybody was talking about the whole T.I. Deyjah thing. The guy on the corner, he was just like, yo, I completely agree. What he doing, he was like, you got that kind of money, you got that kind of power. He in a different tax bracket and all this kind of everything is just with money. With a lot of us black folks, money, 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 money don't mean anything. At the end of the day, we all need money. We all want money. Lord knows I want some right now. I could use some. My God, I can. But at the end of the day, anyway. It was like, he don't want Deyjah to get with somebody, some dude getting into the family, some ratchet ass dude, don't nobody know about blah 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 blah. And Terry was just like, yo, at the end of the day, that girl is 18. Legally, she can have sex if she wants to. She gonna do what the hell she wants to do anyway. The raising is done. They gonna obviously come to you with whatever is going on in their life, but you telling her not to have sex at 18, it's just like, I mean, what's the point at 18 and beyond? And he just couldn't get it. He was just like, nah, I understand, da 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 da. So whatever, but that's just some things that should just not be said out loud. Point blank and period. There's some things that should just be kept in the closet to yourself. T.I.'s whole thing is, like I said, if Deyjah ain't gonna say nothing to me, I ain't gonna say nothing to her. Like a child. And, they had a scene where they was all eating breakfast and T.I. was trying to talk to Deyjah, kinda, but not really. I guess he's embarrassed too, and maybe he was just talking out of his neck a little bit and stuff. I didn't listen to the podcast or whatever, but apparently he started going to the guy. Allegedly, he started going to the gynecologist with Deyjah because apparently one time when she was younger, she snuck out the house with a guy, or she stayed past her curfew and found out that she was with some little boy. And that's when he started to go into the gynecologist with her every year to see if she's still a virgin. Why couldn't you just get, if you really, it's messy and inappropriate, period, but why didn't you just have a conversation with her mother and have the mama check all that and see what's good with her daughter? Because you as a man shouldn't even be like, you should know what's going on with your child, but not like that. That's inappropriate. It's that's a female. It's some stuff is just women's stuff. Some stuff is just women business. It's some things as men we will never understand because we're not built like that. We don't have that. We don't know what's going on there. And some business just women's business. Is you gonna go to the gynecologist's daughter with the little one, little heiress? Is you gonna go to the gynecologist's daughter with her T.I.? I wonder if Tiny has something to say then, because Tiny, funny looking ass, kind of pissed me off in this episode because she was just like, I kind of agree with Tip, and Tip kind of put the foot in his mouth a little bit, and she was like, look, I'm not Deyjah's mother. She has a mother. I'm her second mom. And so I don't really want to be involved with this, but there is a certain way that you have to raise girls versus boys, and T.I. a man, so he knows what boys want. Da 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 da. I'm like, Tiny, you sitting up here. I don't want to read Tiny because I like Tiny. But Tiny, you sitting up here looking ridiculous, girl. T.I. is a man. He know what little boys want. He know what men want. T.I. definitely knows what men wants. T.I. has always done what he wanted to do. He's always did you any kind of way. And you sitting there looking stupid and being just... I understand the whole submissive role. There's always going to be a person that's more dominant in the relationship and a person that's more submissive. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And I understand Deyjah has a mother and all that, but so what? You've always considered them kids your kids, and they're your kids, period. You've also known Deyjah since she was a little girl, too. So, do you just not have a connection or a relationship with her, Tiny, the same way that her father don't? Is that it? So, ain't nobody talking to Deyjah out here? Ain't nobody close to Deyjah as the parents? Whether it's the biological parents or the step parents, ain't nobody out here close to Deyjah? Like, I don't get it. I know Tiny's way too submissive on certain things. Cause right is right and wrong is wrong. You stand up for that girl. T.I. gonna be alright. T.I. gonna do and be T.I. whether any of y'all there. Promise you. He gonna be alright. Cause he's selfish, low key at the end of the day. And he got the money. So, in his mind, he got the power. But somebody need to beat up for Deyjah. Like, that's crazy. And honestly, just like looking into her eyes, like I low key, like I feel like she's down and depressed about stuff. And this is not something that's just happened. It's been this way for a long time. And somebody need to help her before she end up in the wrong hands of some fool that make it seem like he there for her, but really is a fool. This episode made me sad. It pissed me off. It was just a lot of emotions in this episode. The only real woman there, the only one that'll get T.I. together is his mama. That's the only one. Everybody else curl their tail. Just let Clifford walk around with his chest puffed out, and he's supposed to be the leader of black people and all this. I told T.I. to represent me. I done told y'all that. But so it's crazy. It's crazy. Next week, Deyjah's mom is gonna be on his little show, and her and T.I. is gonna get into it a little bit. It's just like, well, you wouldn't do this with your sons, would you? And he ain't gonna have nothing to say. He gonna come up with some logic. See, the answer is the physiological conclusion of the epiphysis. Shut out all this shit. Me talking about, he don't even know what them words mean. Sucker Clifford. I don't have kids. And I don't want any. No time soon. I love kids, but I don't have any kids, and I don't want any right now. But I do have little cousins who are female. 3 of them are female. And, I'm here for them as much as I can. I worry about them. I'm there for them and whatever. All that good stuff. But my God, at some point after everything and after all the teachings and the lessons, you just have to just let them just be like, look, do you. You got morals, you got values. I hope you listen to something I said, something your parents said. But ultimately, nobody's perfect. Everybody gonna go out there and do their thing and make their own mistakes. Hopefully, they just don't make a terrible mistake that'll mess up the rest of their life. But my God, it's crazy. I wonder if, I wonder how Tiny would feel if he went to the gynecologist doctor with Zonique, who's not T.I.'s biological daughter. I wonder how Tiny gonna feel when he tries that same shit with Eris. Shabba. And you heard him? Y'all heard Clifford. He said he wasn't gonna apologize. He said he don't give a damn. So which means that he's not putting his kids' feelings on the front line over his. It's his way or the highway. Period. Child, please. I don't know. We can talk about it in the comment section. And certain things I agree. It's certain things I actually agree with when it comes to T.I. and how he views things. Like when they was talking about when the girls, Monica and them, when they was talking about going on the girls trip, and then Monica decided to switch it to a family trip. And Monica was talking about how her boys always want her to go out of town, and leave them there. And T.I. was just like, what happens when you leave teenagers home alone, teenage pregnancy. Now, it might have been a little extreme, but I actually agree with that. And you can't trust teenagers these days. So it's certain things that T.I. say that I do agree with, but it's other things where he's just completely, totally out of line. And it's not just this whole thing. Like I said, this thing is the icing on the cake. I'm sure Deyjah has always felt a disconnection from her father. She straight up told the cameras that she's always felt a disconnection from her family. So this whole gynecologist thing and him going with her, that's just the icing on the cake. But she's always felt this way. She just, for whatever reason, felt like she couldn't express it. This is just deep. This is deeper than him checking to see if she a virgin. It really is. They just need to check on Deyjah. Period. They really do. Anyway, Mr. Chalaki. Let's send some hugs and love to Deyjah in the comment section. Send her loves and hugs and all that good stuff. I wish that little girl nothing but the best. Excuse me, I wish that young lady nothing but the best. I call everybody little girl and little boy. But I wish her nothing but the best. And she gonna be alright. Tiny get a clue. But I mean, why? T.I. done cheated I don't know how many times. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah. Let's help Deyjah. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at The Skins on Instagram and Twitter, at The Skins 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.